train deep focus, the skill that will make you unstoppable. What if I get to the biggest thing, stealing your future? Isn't failure. It isn't lack of talent. It isn't even procrastination. It's something so common, most people don't even notice it's happening. Every notification, every quick scroll, every interruption is slowly training your brain to lose its ability to focus. And here's the scary part. The average person switches tasks hundreds of times every day, not because they choose to, but because their brain has been conditioned to crave distraction. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper while someone shakes the foundation every 30 seconds. That's exactly what's happening inside your mind. The tragedy isn't that you're distracted. The tragedy is that you've forgotten what your brain is truly capable of. Because when your mind enters deep focus, you don't just work faster, you think better, you learn faster. You create ideas other people never see, and today you're going to train that ability. Part 1. Your brain was never designed for constant distraction. Think about this. Thousands of years ago, your ancestors focused on one thing at a time, finding food, building shelter, protecting family. The human brain evolved to concentrate deeply on meaningful tasks. But today's world is different. Every app, every advertisement, every notification competes for one resource, your attention. Technology companies spend billions designing systems that keep you clicking. Not because they hate you, because attention has become one of the world's most valuable currencies. Every interruption forces your brain to shift gears. Neuroscientists call this attention residue. When you jump from one task to another, part of your attention stays behind on the previous task. Your body may have moved on, your brain hasn't. That's why after checking one message, you suddenly can't remember what you were doing. Your brain is still carrying unfinished mental baggage. Deep focus begins when you stop forcing your brain to constantly change direction. Part 2, the hidden superpower of deep focus, 245-530. Look at the people who change industries. Inventors, scientists, engineers, artists, entrepreneurs. They aren't necessarily smarter. They simply spend more time thinking without interruption. Deep focus allows the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive center, to stay engaged long enough to solve difficult problems, while networks involved in memory and creative insight work together. During extended concentration, something incredible happens. Different parts of your brain begin connecting ideas that previously seemed unrelated. That's why your best ideas rarely appear while scrolling social media. They appear after uninterrupted thinking. Deep focus is where innovation lives. It is where books are written, companies are built, scientific discoveries happen, and careers transform. The modern world rewards people who can do what very few can: concentrate. Part 3. Why focus feels so difficult. If focusing feels impossible, it doesn't mean you're lazy. It means your brain has adapted to constant stimulation. Every notification gives your brain a tiny burst of dopamine, not because the notification is important, but because your brain loves novelty. Over time, silence begins to feel uncomfortable. Working on one task starts to feel boring. Your brain keeps asking, what else is happening? This isn't weakness, it's conditioning. The encouraging news? The brain is remarkably adaptable. The same neuroplasticity that trained distraction can train deep focus. Part 4. The deep focus training system. Let's train your brain. Step 1. Build a focus ritual. The brain loves patterns. Before every deep work session, do the same 3 actions. Clear your desk, silence your phone, take 3 slow breaths, repeat this daily. Eventually your brain associates the ritual with concentration, just like athletes prepare before competition. Step 2. Start small. Many people try focusing for 4 hours immediately. That's like lifting the heaviest weight on your first day at the gym. Instead, train attention gradually, 25 minutes, then 30, then 45. Eventually 90 minutes. Focus is endurance, and endurance grows with practice. Step 3. Remove decisions. Decision fatigue quietly drains attention. Before beginning work, know exactly what you'll do. Instead of saying, I'm going to work, say I'm writing the introduction or I'm solving questions 1 through 10. A clear target keeps your brain from wandering. Step 4. Protect your environment. Your environment trains your behavior. If your phone is beside you, part of your brain is already waiting for it to buzz. Place it in another room, close unnecessary tabs, use full screen mode, make distraction difficult, make focus easy. Step 5, train your attention like a muscle. Every time your mind wanders, notice it. Don't criticize yourself. Simply return your attention, again and again. Every return is a repetition. Every repetition strengthens the neural circuits responsible for sustained attention, just as every push-up strengthens your muscles. Step 6, schedule recovery. Your brain isn't a machine. Elite performers alternate periods of intense concentration with genuine recovery. Stand up, stretch, walk outside, drink water, let your brain reset. Recovery protects attention. AI can either destroy or multiply your focus. Artificial intelligence is changing how we work, but here's the truth. AI won't replace focused people. It will amplify them. A distracted person uses AI to produce more noise. A focused person uses AI to think deeper, to automate repetitive work, to summarize information, to brainstorm ideas, to free more time for meaningful thinking. The future doesn't belong to people who simply use AI. It belongs to people who combine AI with deep focus. That's an unstoppable combination. The 7 Deep Focus Challenge. Here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, choose one important task. Work on it without interruption. Start with 25 minutes. Increase the time a little each day. Keep your phone away. Close unnecessary tabs. Write down what you accomplished after every session. By the end of the week, you won't just feel more productive. You'll notice something else. Your mind becomes quieter. Ideas become clearer. Work becomes easier. Confidence begins to grow. Because confidence isn't built by motivation. It's built by keeping promises to yourself. Powerful closing, 17:30, one day. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary won't be determined by who knows the most. It will be determined by who can focus the longest on what truly matters. In a distracted world, deep focus is becoming a superpower. And unlike talent, anyone can train it. Every uninterrupted minute is another brick in the foundation of your future. Every focused session is another vote for the person you're becoming. So, the question isn't, can you focus? The question is, thus, who could you become if nothing could steal your attention? Because the life you want, the career you dream about, the business you hope to build, the masterpiece waiting inside your mind, all begin with one decision: to protect your attention, to train your focus, and to become the kind of person who finishes what they start. If you're ready to take control of your mind, comment Deep Focus below. Subscribe to The Smart Worker for more science-backed strategies on AI, productivity, and career growth. Remember, don't just work harder. Train your brain to work smarter.